This video is only for people that want to truly maximize their Q4 sales. You need to prepare for one of the craziest Q4s you've ever seen. Why? Because Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas, all are amazing opportunities to sell your products. And even more importantly, especially in the United States, the election. Now, with all of these opportunities to make money, you also need to know about all of the downsides as well. Because what will happen during Q4 is that businesses and big companies and brands will dump billions of dollars on advertising. And what that means to you is banned ad accounts, very high competition, rejected ads, payment processor holds, and a lot of other issues. It could end up being a total show for you unless you are prepared. That's why today I'm going to go over 5 things that you absolutely need to maximize this Q4 and make a lot of profit. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Fedotoff and I run a portfolio of e-commerce brands that are generating over 8 figures per year, and I'm here to show you what I've learned over the years and the mistakes that I have made. Now let's get started with the first thing that you need to get ready for Q4. Number one thing that you need to really dial in is inventory. You need to stock up, stock up, stock up. You need to have enough inventory so that when you're pumping a lot of sales during Q4 where there's a lot of demand and you're spending a lot of money on ads, you actually have the product to fulfill and send to your customer. Also, if you're dropshipping products from China, you need to make sure that your supplier or your factory has enough products for you to sell during Q4, because you're not the only one selling those products. They're also selling the same products and they're also buying them. So you have to reserve those products and communicate well with your supplier so you're not stocking out and your customers get their products on time. In 2021, I started scaling up one of our brands very aggressively right before Q4. We got this brand to about $50,000 per day in sales and it was going very well. We had enough inventory, but then we decided to scale even farther. As we started to scale this brand over $100,000 per day in sales, we ran out of inventory. And then we reached out to our suppliers in China to get us more products to sell. But it turned out that all of the product that could have been sold, they already sold. Other people that were selling exactly the same product just bought all of it and there was no product available. So we had to pre-order the manufacturing of those products, but the problem is it would take an extra month. So we started receiving thousands of emails and complaints from customers that didn't receive their orders on time. We lost several merchant accounts, we lost several ad accounts, page feedback score just went to and we had very hard time. So all of the screenshots that people are sharing when they're scaling very hard during Q4, you always have to understand that behind the scenes, it could be a complete mess. And after this situation happened, we had so much mess that we had to recover our business for months. So the lesson here is make sure that you have enough inventory to scale hard during Q4. Number 2 is having a proper ad account infrastructure. If you've ever had your Facebook ad account banned, your business manager banned, maybe even your profile banned, you know exactly what I mean. And during Q4, we'll have more bans than ever because Facebook gets very sensitive because of the election. Facebook gets very sensitive because there's just so many advertisers competing for the same spots. The ones that don't deliver the best user experience or the ones that simply are not on the same high level with other people, they have to cut those. And that's why accounts will be shut down left, right, and center. So the right infrastructure you need to have in place is number 1, a pixel house. This is the business manager that hosts your pixel. So even if one of your ad accounts gets shut down, you still have your pixel and you can reshare it with another ad account. Number 2, you need to have backup business managers, pages, and profile. Any of these things can get banned super easily. So you want to make sure if something happens with your page or with your profile, you always have a backup option to get back on track and not lose sales. Number 3, you need to have backup ad accounts. And ideally, you want to have ones that don't have limits in spam. For example, I use agency ad accounts. These are ad accounts that have no limits in spend from day one. Usually when you create your own ad account, it starts with $50 a day in ad spend and takes a lot of time to warm it up and increase the spending limits. These accounts don't have that problem. Also, they have few percent of cashback, which means if I'm spending millions of dollars on ads, it quickly adds up to a decent chunk of money. Also, these accounts are stronger than regular ones. These are accounts directly from Facebook providers in different countries around the world, and Facebook has a good relationship with those. In my experience, agency accounts are a lot stronger than regular ad accounts. And if you're spending at least few $1,000s a day on ads, and if you want to have agency accounts available to you, just comment agency below and I'll send you the introduction. Before we get to the next one, if you're enjoying this video, if you're getting value from it, please subscribe to my channel as I'm on the road to get to 100,000 subscribers. Number 3 is creative planning. You want to make sure that you have enough creatives to scale hard during Q4 profitably. And what I mean by that is shooting creatives, editing creatives, and having them ready to go for Q4. And I'm talking about more creatives that you're comfortable with. I'm talking about more creatives that you would even want to test. The amount of creatives that makes you sick to think about. And I'll tell you why. For example, if this is is one of your competitors. Let's say if you're selling a similar product. This brand here launched 405 ads just in 1 month of August 2024. And just in few days of September, they already launched 78 ads. And if you're only launching 5-10 ads per month, how are you supposed to compete with these people? So you need to really level up your creative game, which means producing more videos, more images, more carousel, more different formats to help you scale during Q4. And by the way, this is a software I use that's called Get Hooked. This is a software I built that I'm using personally in my business right now. And it allows you to see the number of ads that your competitor has launched. It allows you to see all of the best landing pages where my competitors are driving traffic to, and allows me to see all of the top hooks that my competitor is using. It shortcut the process for us to creating winning ads and allowed us to scale our business exponentially. And some of you might be asking, Alex, what kind of ads I should be launching? What kind of creatives I should test? And there is so many to choose from: holiday ads, Black Friday, Cyber Monday ads, Christmas ads, New Year ads, extended Black Friday, extended Cyber Monday. There's so many different ads that you need to test during Q4. But the more ads you test during Q4, the more you'll maximize your sales and the more you'll maximize your profit. Number 4 is preparing email templates for Q4. Number 4, preparing for Q4. See that? Kind of like makes sense, right? So Black Friday emails, Cyber Monday emails, Christmas emails, all of these emails can be scheduled up front so you don't have to think about when the time comes. And I have this full swipe file of hundreds of different emails from different brands that you can use as your inspiration to create amazing emails for Q4. It has emails from apparel brands, from beauty brands, from skincare brands, from supplement brands, any kind of brands you can imagine. Yeah, just look at this. There's hundreds of these email templates in here, so you can find an inspiration for anything you want. And if you want access to the swipe file, just comment swipe below and I'll send it over to you. One more thing that will help you tremendously during Q4 is having your marketing calendar scheduled, which means having all of the marketing materials ready to go before Q4 so you don't have to do it last moment. So I have this e-commerce marketing calendar. It literally has all of the holidays. It has the dates for those holidays. You can see this is from 2022, so you'd have to update it slightly, but it literally has all of the holidays listed out so you can plan for all of those up front. You can see Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Green Monday, free shipping day plus Christmas cutoff starts, Boxing Day, winter holidays, and you have New Year's Day. So you have just these here, but you also have Singles Day, Halloween, Labor Day. All of these are amazing occasions to sell more of your products. So if you comment swipe below for the previous document, I'll also send you this document as well. Number 5, and probably the most important one, is hiring. You want to make sure that you have enough of the team members to handle all of the demand and all of the sales during Q4, which means customer support agents, video editors, media buyers. During Q4, for instance, we have media buyers on ad accounts 24/7. Because we're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars per day during Q4, we want to make sure that every dollar is monitored during 24 hours a day. This is extremely important because, for instance, if you're spending on ads in Europe, at midnight your ad account starts to spend money and then no one is monitoring that ad account until morning in the United States, now you could have spent tens of thousands of dollars with a horrible ROI and you'll be losing a lot of money. So now is the time to recruit, hire, and train amazing people for your team, whether it's video editors, media buyers, customer support agents. You better start preparing for it right now, because when the time comes and your sales start to flow in, you will not have a lot of time to do that, and you'll have to settle for average person that may be not even the best fit for the job and they have not been properly trained to do what they need to do. If you're thinking about hiring for a position but you don't necessarily need them right now, you actually need to make that hire right now, because by the time your sales start to blow up, it will be already too late. And if you want to see my full e-commerce team structure that allowed us to scale to multiple 8 figures, I have a full tutorial either here or here. Just click on it and you'll watch the whole process from start to finish. For the love of God, please start preparing for your Q4 right now, because I want you to do amazing Q4. I want you to do a lot of profit during Q4, and I don't want you to your business during Q4. Thank you so much for watching. If you have specific questions you wanted to ask me or get some feedback on the business that you run, just drop me a DM on Instagram. There should be my Instagram below this video, or drop it in the comments and I'll answer to you directly. See you in the next video.